Hey everybody, so we are gonna get going here on Michigan Farms. As you can see, we are starting off in August, first day of the Let's Play. So let's head out and see what we can work on. So yeah, we got some corn grown over here. It looks like we've got a while to wait for that, a couple more months maybe. What about over here? We've got some sugar beets growing, fertilized 100%. We got some weeds going on, so maybe some herbicide over here. Did I miss anything? Oh, we got no fertilization over here, so need to fertilize that. Let's head down here and check out what we've got going over here. Okay, that's more corn. Is this our field? No, this is not. Okay, so then we've got nothing going on over here. Let's go check on those soybeans, which are going to be just over here. Welcome along. I am excited to have you here again. First ever Let's Play and fertilize. Okay, so it looks like we need to do some fertilization. So let's go ahead and hop into our John Deere and grab our fertilizer spreader. Here it is, and there is not going to be anything in that fertilizer spreader, so we will take this up to the store and get it filled up. So yeah, I'm excited to get going on this map. Like I said, Midwest kid, grew up in a larger city that was around a bunch of farms. I have some really good friends whose dads made their living from farming on some of these types of fields. Obviously, where I grew up, we didn't have mountains like they do in the background here, but it is a wonderful map that I'm excited to start farming on. So we're gonna get up to the store here and buy ourselves a couple pallets of fertilizer and get that put down. Maybe buy a front loader for this tractor. We can also get some, maybe bring back an IBC so that we can attack some of those weeds that we have going on, because we also have a sprayer. So yeah, let's see. Let's get up to that store and see what we can't do here. A little bit of construction going on, it looks like, which is very typical to the Midwest, especially the state that I grew up in. It's unfortunate that our farm is so far away from downtown, but I think that adds a nice little element to it, so that we can go on some nice drives before we get to the downtown area. Definitely going to be looking to bring in some sort of truck, semi, 18-wheeler, whatever you want to call it, to help us maybe get to these locations a little bit quicker once we start harvesting some stuff. So we'll have to keep an eye out on the used market here. Obviously, we are starting with $100,000. We started very nicely with the equipment that we have, but there is definitely some holes in the equipment that we will be looking for. So it looks like we're coming up here on the right hand side to the store here. So we will jump into the parking lot here, and let's go ahead and grab us a couple of the pallets of fertilizer. Alright, so big bags I think are the way to go. There are 1,000 each. Let's go ahead and buy 4. That's only $5,460. Again, I am from the Midwest and recording this in the United States, so we're going to be playing with acres and Fahrenheit and dollars. So hopefully that is okay with you. Um, but we are gonna be rocking with American units of measure. Don't even get me started on that topic of why we use things that are different from the rest of the world. That's a topic for another day. All right, so we've got our 3,000-ish liters of fertilizer. Let's go and see what type of damage we can do with this. Don't know if we will be able to get both of the fields that need it taken care of with this amount, but we are definitely going to try. So we'll see you back at the field. Alright, so we're going to cut across the field here because what I am seeing is that field 29, which is our soybeans, which might actually not need, need any of our fertilizer. So let's go ahead and drop some down and see what happens. I am completely new to FS22, so there is definitely a chance that we don't even need this. So let's go ahead and put a little bit here. And drop that down. Let's go ahead and turn that off and check and see. Okay, no, it is registering, so we definitely want to get this taken care of. So yeah, let's go ahead and put down an application here. Our working with is amazing at the 42 meters, so that's just unbelievable. We're going to go ahead and rock with this for a little bit here and get this knocked out. Definitely want to make the most of the fields that we have, that we were given when we started here, that already have crops in it. Gonna head across the field here after we're done with the soybeans and take care of our cornfield as well. So let's go ahead and actually head around the headland in time here. Try to make it a little bit easier with all of these trees. I'm wondering if I actually own any of these trees. I might need to look at that, because if we do, then maybe we will look into doing some sort of forestry, logging, chopping down, selling wood. I know sometimes that's a nice way to make some money, so we will go ahead and look at that later in the future, but let's go ahead and knock out the fertilizing here that we started. Alright, so we are finishing up the field here. Definitely missed a little bit in the middle of the field there. That's alright, just trying to get this as good as we can. So got 9% left. I think we'll be good for the rest of the field here. We're just gonna roll down and see where we get to. We're definitely gonna have to head back and buy some more before we go hit the cornfield, which I believe is the one that needed a little bit more attention. So we'll get this finished up and back to the store and grab a couple more pallets to make sure that we have what we need. Didn't talk about it before, but with this Let's Play, gonna have fun with it. Try to keep it a little bit realistic. Definitely still going to use um, AI workers as much as I can, try to progress forward. Definitely also, I am not good with a front loader or telehandler or anything like that, so I will be using auto load trailers as well as super strength on this. Um, Hoping to use super strength for tasks that make sense as opposed to just for everything, but we'll see how it goes. I think most of us in the community use super strength when we need to. I know a lot of YouTubers don't use it or try to be very strict about when they use it. I'm just here to have fun. I love playing this game. I love making videos. I told myself that I wanted to learn how to edit videos, and making these videos is a way that I am learning that. So bear with me. Hopefully you enjoy the content that you're getting, that we're putting out, although it may not be the most realistic of FS22 content that is out there. But hopefully you are able to enjoy it. Hopefully the setting of the lo-fi music in the background and during any of our montages or time lapses also just adds that little bit of relaxation. I love watching other YouTubers content. It really relaxes me. I didn't really know what Farming Simulator was until a few years ago, and just watching the content has been one of my favorite things, so I thought, why not try to bring another relaxation element to it and set it to lo-fi music, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that as well on top of just the content. So yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So let's get ahead and get over to the store and buy us some more pallets of fertilizer and get this bad boy filled up. All right, so we got all that fertilizer loaded up. We are going to get back to the farm and check to make sure that it is the corn that we actually need to do. I think it is, but I want to double and triple check that it's the cornfield before we put down any of this fertilizer. The other thing that we need to figure out is field 20. What do we want to put in it? I think that we are rocking right now where we can put down some canola and then waiting another month if we want to for some wheat or barley. So let me know down in the comments below about what you think we should put in. Should we be dropping canola in there right now, or should we wait until next month, September, October, and put down a cereal crop, put down either wheat or barley? Again, let me know down below in the comments. Alright, here we go, putting down fertilizer, which looks like application number 1 here on this cornfield. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a second application put down before this becomes ready to harvest, but we definitely want to get at least one down, so we're going to go ahead and put this first application down here. We are just now realizing how big this field is. Holy cow. This is going to be a big job once we get to actually harvesting it. So we are gonna get this fertilizer down, which is really gonna help out. I love that we're starting out with a cornfield, grew up in the middle of them, so it's a little bit of nostalgia here, working on these cornfields, excited to get it harvested. Actually, one of my first jobs was detasseling corn, and if you've ever done that, you know how hard a work that is, and how you don't ever wish that anybody ever needs to do that again in their life, but I learned a lot from those summers of doing that. So yeah, just really excited to be working on some corn here. So we're gonna get this fertilized out. It looks like we're gonna work on this one part of the field and then move on to the other part. Kind of work these as two fields even though they are joined as one. But let's go ahead and get this field knocked out with some fertilizer. Alright, so we went ahead and knocked out that first part of the field here, getting it fertilized. We're going to go ahead and jump over to this other side here. This spreader is great. The working with on this spreader leaves nothing to be desired. I'm glad we were able to start with this and work with this moving forward. This is going to make a lot of jobs really easy. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this second part here. Let's just make sure that we're hitting, yeah, we're getting everything that we need to. You can see we missed a couple slivers, but what we got put down over there is better than nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out this second half of this large cornfield. It will go down and back and down again, maybe down, back, but let's go ahead and knock this out. We got 51% left in the fertilizer spreader. I think that's going to be more than enough, so we will see you when we're wrapping that up. All right, so we are finishing up our fertilization here. I think this is going to be the final fertilization that we do for our fields before we start to harvest. Obviously, after we put down a new crop in that field that I was asking about earlier, we will have to put down some fertilizer over there, but for what we have growing right now, this is what we can do today. Again, if this corn crop does not move to ready to harvest next month, then we might be able to put down a second application of fertilizer on it. But we are going to move on to our next task, which I think will be spraying out all those weeds in the field that you see to our right there.
Alright, humans, thank you for watching, and we will see you during the next episode.